Hello guys, I want to do a video talking about the Untamed. It's this xianxia. It's like a genre of Chinese drama that's like fantasy, historical fantasy, usually romance as well involved in it. It's like probably my favorite genre of TV show to watch. Besides anime, I love One Piece, but I really love these. Ever since I watched Eternal Love, 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms, and Ashes of Love, I've just loved this genre so much. And a while back, a long months ago, maybe even a year ago, one of my friends, Natty Khan, um, recommended I watch The Untamed, and she told me it was a masterpiece, and she said it was really good. And I noted, I wrote it down, and so I know that it's good. And but there's just a lot of shows to choose from to watch, and they're like 50 or 60 episodes long usually, so it's like a big commitment which one I'm going to watch next. And usually when I finish one, I'm like not ready to watch another one. I just want to dwell in that show for ages and like draw pictures about it and listen to the soundtrack a lot. It's hard to move on. But recently, my friend Tilly, she hasn't watched any I don't think she's watched any Chinese dramas before like this is her first one. And she finished watching The Untamed, and she's like obsessed with it, and just so into it at the moment. And when I see her like that, I'm like, I know exactly how she feels. That's how I felt when I finished watching like 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms and Ashes of Love. Exactly the same, like so obsessed. But then I was hanging out with her for a couple days last week, and just seeing that, I was like, oh. So I was, in one way I was like, oh yeah, I can totally relate how you feel. And then other was like, oh, maybe I should watch this as well to kind of like really give this show a really good shot. Because like, yeah, because I'm halfway watching through Legend of Fuyao with my sister, but she's been distracted playing a lot of games and stuff, so we haven't watched it for months now. So that I haven't been watching anything for a while, but I thought I would just start this one. Oh yeah, and also another day last week. This could be a long video. Sorry, I wanted to make short. The short version of this video is just watch. If you're interested in this show, just watch it. Just watch it. Don't even worry about anything else. Just watch it. There's no need to listen to anything else. Just watch the show. You won't like. I think if you're half kind of interested in this show, or this is the genre that you like, you'll love it. That's the short version. So now let me just talk and take my time, because it could, like, I won't do any spoilers. I won't do any big spoilers. But basically, and then I was on another day out we went to dinner, and Tilly and her boyfriend was there as well, Loki, and she watched it together with him as well. Like, she watched it once all by herself, and then she watched it again with him, 50 episodes, and then he loves it as well. And when I was talking to him, he was so into it as well, and I was like, oh man. And I think at the end of the conversation, he's like, you should watch it. And I was like, okay, I want to. And when I said that, I was like, let's just do it. Like, I'll just give this show a shot. And I think I watched one episode one night, and all I'm gonna say was like, I was intrigued. Okay, can I say one thing, like, because a thing that not really put me off, but like basically I was thinking, like, because The Untamed is based on a boys' love story. So the two main characters are two males who like each other. And I was thinking to myself, like, can I watch a whole series and there's no like pretty main actress to watch? Like, because normally I love like watching Yang Mi and all that stuff. Like, that's part of like, oh, she's so pretty. I was thinking like that sense, like, how would I go watching it without a main actress for me to focus on? But I'll tell you now, it does not matter at all. Like, not at all. I'm loving this show so much. Yeah, it's great. So back to that. So I gave it a shot. I watched one episode, and all I can say was I was intrigued. And also, I felt like I got more into this show, because the other shows I've liked, it's taken at least maybe, 10 episodes to get good and really good. And by 30, for Ashes of Love, it took me up to like 30 episodes before I really, really got into it, because I felt like it was a slow build for me in terms of like really loving it. But then by the end I was like, oh my god, this is so good. Yeah, so I was prepared for that. Like, with these dramas, I'm like happy to just keep watching it, and then the payoff comes later. Like, yeah. But this show, I felt it was quicker. The getting good was quicker. Like, I've only finished watching 7 episodes and I already have to make this video. And before that, I already was starting to like it. So the first episode, I'll just say that the main actor, the main character, I've got a picture just quickly. The one that's in the black. Oh, that one. Yeah, that main character, like, I like him. The actor's really good, and like the way he acts, it's really charismatic and captivating, and it really is really entertaining to watch. And I found the first maybe 1 or 2 episodes, I was just intrigued. Basically, I wasn't in love with anything that was happening. Like, it was intriguing to me. That was all I could say. I was like intriguing and wanting to watch more, and I did want to watch more. It wasn't like I had to force myself, but I felt like after I watched 2 episodes, the third episode I started to go, oh, okay, and then I think by 4th episode I was like, whoa, because that's when it really gets going, I think, because it's one of those stories that starts off at the end. You see, I mean, I don't know if it's the end, but then there's a flashback, and then you go where these characters got to that point, and it's so good because the fact that you saw some of that stuff at the start, it makes you think, oh, how does it go from there to there? Like, it's really interesting. So basically, I want to say I've seen 7 episodes now, and I love it. I just feel like it's up there with the top shows I've watched. Just the entertainment value and the much amount of enjoyment I'm getting watching it is so good. And also, I think to explain the plot, it would just take a long time for me to explain the plot, and it's probably not as important as, I don't know, the characters. Like, what I love is the characters. Their acting is so good and entertaining, and the show itself is so entertaining. Like, I think every scene is really good. Like, they're entertaining and funny, and some, there hasn't been anything super dramatic yet, but I know it's coming. There's been a little bits, and it's kind of like a build up. So this video is gonna get long now, but basically, I want to say, the 2 main characters, I really love the 2 main characters so much. They're both in this picture. Their personalities are so different, and their actors are fantastic. Really good. Oh, they're very good looking too as well. That's really good. I think they're both idols, like pop idols as well. That's what I've heard. But they're really good in it, and their chemistry is really good too. I like it so much. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think I need to explain the plot, because even like I'm getting more of the hang of what's going on in the plot, but it's not really. It's very good. It's a good plot too, but explaining it won't really. I don't think you need to, because when I watched it, I didn't really know what was going on at all at the start. I was still starting to enjoy it. It's beautiful to look at, like the scenery, everything. It's so nice. The music's nice. It's just really, really good. So I will probably wind up this video now, just say that, because I don't want to do any spoilers or anything, but it's fantastic. I would agree with my friend Natty Khan, who said it's a masterpiece, and I haven't even seen all of it. I've only seen 7 out of 50 episodes. I'm just like thinking on this ride, I'm probably gonna like already I'm like almost maxed out on like how much I'm amazed. Oh, can I tell you about the description I posted when I wrote about this thing on my Instagram or whatever? I said, this show is like when you're at a cafe and you order pancakes, and the pancakes come out and they're like beautiful. They look so nice, and you're like, whoa. And then you eat it, and it's amazing to eat as well. Like, it tastes so good, and like there's flavors that combinations of flavors that you didn't even know existed, and they're perfectly balanced, and it's just, you're in heaven eating it. And that's how I felt when I watched this show. And already there's been, because I'm like savoring every moment, like I had this last weekend, had a couple, a weekend, and I was like, I went out, but those days when I didn't have to go anywhere, like today, I just like, I just want to watch Untamed so much today, like so many episodes, and it's fun as well. It's so enjoyable, and I think it's just gonna get better. And and I haven't even got to I'm sure there's gonna be some heart-wrenching moments later on, but it's so good. It's so good. Oh, cool. I think that's all I want to say about it. That it's top notch. And if you get anything from this, it's basically because I don't know. I wish, because I think the timing of me watching it now is really good, because like my friend Tilly and Loki had just finished watching it, and it's like fresh in their minds, and like I could kind of enjoy it kind of at the same time that they have just watched it. Maybe, I don't know, because I like to watch things when I get the impulse to watch it. Not just blindly watch whatever, but like, yeah, I got the impulse to watch this suddenly from after knowing about that it was good. Like, saw comments all the time how people love this show, like it's really, really good, but I never felt like watching it till now, and damn, I'm loving it now, right now. So I'll wind up this video because it's gonna go too long. But if you're into, even if you're not into, I know if you're into epic, beautiful kind of shows that's got good characters. If you're into like those wuxia martial arts movies, shows from China, or xianxia ones, and you haven't watched this, I reckon try it and watch at least maybe 3 or 4 episodes, and then even that's when it just starts. For me, that's when it starts going. And even for me, I reckon that's really early for one of these shows, because I've watched other ones and it takes a while before, for me usually, to like really love it. And this one didn't take that long at all. so impressive. Yeah, I'll wind up this video. Otherwise it's gonna be really long. I haven't even talked about the show. I've kind of skirted around all the topics. But anyway, it's really good. Oh, there's a cameo from a character from that I really liked as well, which was really nice. But I won't say it. I'll just say a word: Condor Heroes. That's all I'll say. But me personally, I really like seeing that cameo. It was really good. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.